Greetings, fellow travelers through the cosmos of time. Today, we embark on a journey that transcends the ordinary, diving deep into the heart of ancient maritime history. Our journey today takes us to Micronesia, a nation scattered across the vast Pacific like stars sprinkled on a cosmic canvas. Each island, a gem in the ocean, holds stories of ancient mariners and their incredible voyages. Imagine navigating these waters before GPS, relying only on stars and currents. The night sky was their map, and the ocean currents their guide. These early Micronesians, masters of their maritime domain, were the original wave riders, though their boards were canoes, not fiberglass. Their skill and bravery were unmatched. These intrepid explorers, arriving from Southeast Asia around 2000 BC, found paradise. They ventured into the unknown, driven by curiosity and the promise of new lands. Volcanic islands fringed with coral reefs offered bounty. The lush greenery and abundant marine life provided everything they needed to thrive. They fished, they farmed. Their lives were deeply intertwined with the land and sea, creating a sustainable way of living. They built homes, not skyscrapers, and worshipped gods, perhaps not too different from the constellations they charted in the night sky. Their spirituality was as vast as the ocean they sailed. Life was simple, yet intricately connected to the rhythms of nature. A concept some modern societies seem to have misplaced, like a misplaced car key in the vastness of space. Their daily activities were a dance with nature. Think about it. Generations lived and died, their stories passed down orally, as reliable as the trade winds, until these stories were the lifeblood of their culture, preserving history and wisdom. Well, let's just say things were about to get a lot more interesting, like finding an unexpected asteroid in a predictable orbit. The winds of change were on the horizon, ready to reshape their world. Fast forward a few millennia, and the peaceful isolation of Micronesia was about to be, shall we say, rudely interrupted. The serene islands, which had been quietly thriving in their own unique way, were on the brink of a dramatic transformation. Enter the Spanish, sailing across the vast expanse of the Pacific, not on waves of cosmic energy, but on a quest for, well, you know how explorers roll. Gold, glory, and maybe some good tapas. Their ships, like floating fortresses, carried dreams of empire and conquest. In 1521, Ferdinand Magellan, a man who knew a thing or two about circumnavigating the globe, stumbled upon the Marianas Islands, the northernmost part of Micronesia. His arrival marked the beginning of a new chapter in the island's history. More Spanish expeditions followed, planting their flag and their religion with the zeal of a supernova. They were determined to leave their mark, and they did so with fervor and determination. The islands, initially christened the Islas de los Ladrones, Islands of Thieves, were later rebranded as the Marianas, in honor of a Spanish queen. This renaming was more than symbolic, it was a declaration of ownership and control. One can't help but wonder if the name change improved the local real estate values. The island's new identity came with new challenges and opportunities for the local inhabitants. The Spanish influence, like a persistent comet's tail, lingered for centuries. Their architectural styles, religious practices, and cultural imprints became woven into the fabric of Micronesian life. They brought Catholicism, new agricultural practices, and, unfortunately, diseases that ravaged the indigenous population. The impact of these changes was profound and often devastating. It's a cosmic truth, it seems, that contact with the unknown often brings both wonders and woes. The story of Micronesia is a testament to the complex interplay of exploration, colonization, and cultural exchange. As the Spanish grip loosened, like a dying star losing its gravitational pull, a new power emerged on the Micronesian horizon: Germany. In the late 19th century, Germany, eager to expand its own empire, saw opportunity in these Pacific islands. They weren't looking for extraterrestrial life, but something far more earthly: copra, the dried meat of coconuts, a valuable commodity in the burgeoning global market. The Germans purchased the Carolines, Palau, and the Marianas, except Guam, which the US had conveniently acquired after the Spanish-American War, from Spain. Under German rule, coconut plantations proliferated, transforming the landscape and the local economy. It was a time of both progress and exploitation, a delicate cosmic dance between profit and people. But the German reign, like a shooting star, would be short-lived. World War I cast a long shadow, reaching even these remote islands. Section 4: Rising Sun and Falling Bombs. As World War I engulfed Europe, Micronesia found itself caught in the crosshairs of global conflict, a bit like an unsuspecting asteroid in a crowded planetary system. Japan, allied with the victorious powers, was granted control of Micronesia by the League of Nations. This marked the beginning of a new chapter, one that would have profound and lasting consequences. The Japanese, with their characteristic efficiency, set about developing Micronesia, building schools, hospitals, and infrastructure, but they also imposed their language, culture, and military presence, turning the islands into a strategic asset in their imperial ambitions. Then came World War II, and Micronesia became a battleground, its tranquil shores scarred by conflict. The Battle of Peleliu, fought in 1944, left an indelible mark, a stark reminder of the human cost of war. Section 5. Uncle Sam's Trust Territory. With the defeat of Japan, the cosmic baton of power was passed once again. Micronesia, along with other Pacific islands, became part of the Trust Territory of the Pacific Islands, administered by the United States. The goal, at least on paper, was to guide these territories toward self-government and economic self-sufficiency, a task more complex than navigating a black hole. The U.S. poured in aid, improved healthcare, and established educational institutions. But they also conducted nuclear tests in the Marshall Islands, a dark chapter in Micronesian history with lasting environmental and health consequences. It's a cosmic irony, isn't it, that the quest for power can sometimes leave behind a legacy of destruction? Section 6. Independence Day. Eventually. By the 1970s, the winds of change were blowing across the Pacific, carrying with them the spirit of decolonization. Micronesians, like many colonized people around the world, yearned for self-determination. Negotiations with the U.S. began, aimed at charting a new course for Micronesia's future, like plotting a course through uncharted regions of space. The path to independence was not without its celestial detours. Different island groups within Micronesia had their own visions for the future. Some, like the Marshall Islands and Palau, opted for separate independence, while others formed the Federated States of Micronesia, FSM. Finally, in 1986, the FSM signed a compact of free association with the U.S., marking its emergence as a sovereign nation. It was a momentous occasion, a cosmic birth of sorts. Section 7. Island Nation Challenges and Triumphs. Today, the FSM faces the challenges of a young nation navigating a complex world. Climate change, economic development, and the need for sustainable practices are at the forefront of their concerns. Preserving cultural identity and heritage are just a few of the items on their cosmic to-do list. The rich traditions and vibrant culture of Micronesia are a testament to their enduring spirit. But amidst these challenges there is also resilience, a spirit of innovation, and a determination to thrive. The people of Micronesia are finding new ways to adapt and grow. Their deep connection to their island heritage fuels their efforts, ensuring that the wisdom of the past guides the innovations of the future. The FSM, like the constellations that guided their ancestors, serves as a beacon of hope, a symbol of perseverance and unity. It is a reminder that even in the vastness of the Pacific, small nations can make their voices heard and their presence felt on the global stage. And so, our journey through time comes to an end. But the story of Micronesia, like the ever-expanding universe, continues to unfold with each passing day. The narrative of this island nation is one of resilience, hope, and an unyielding spirit. Who knows what wonders and challenges the future holds? One thing is certain, the spirit of the Micronesian people, resilient and resourceful, will continue to shine brightly in the cosmic tapestry of our planet. Their journey is far from over, and their story will inspire generations to come.